Letters in names. Names of the months are written on the board. So based on this, answer my few questions. Find out how many months start with the same letter. So students, let's find out. Let's take letter J. So January starts with letter J. June also starts with letter J. 1, 2. July also starts with letter J. So 3. So January, June, July. So there are 3 months starting with the same letter. Let's find one more pair. February, F. Only February. March is starting with letter M. May is also starting with letter M. So 1 and 2. So there are 2 months starting with letter M. Now let's take letter A. April, August. So there are 2 months, April and August, starting with letter A. M we have already taken. J we have already taken. S, September. So only 1 month. O, October. Only October. N for November. D for December. So there are 3 months starting with letter J. There are 2 months starting with letter M. And there are 2 months starting with letter A. How many month names end with the same letter? Students, let's find this out. Let's take letter Y. January ends with letter Y. February also ends with letter Y. May also ends with letter Y. June? No. July also ends with letter Y. August, T, September, R. No. So there are 4 months ending with letter Y. They are January, February, May and July. Let's find another pair. Let's take letter H. March, there is only 1 month. Let's take another letter. L. April, only April. Now let's take letter R. So September ends with letter R. October also ends with letter R. November ending with letter R. December also ends with letter R. So there are 4 months: September, October, November and December. ending with letter R. Can you find any more pairs? No. So, there are 4 months ending with letter Y and 4 months ending with letter R. How many months starts with letter F? Look at the chart and tell me, students. February. Month February starts with letter F. So, there is only 1 month. Which month name has the least number of characters? Let's find out. Least number of characters. Is that July? Let's count. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, July has 4 characters. May. Let's count. 1, 2 and 3. So, month May has least number of characters. How many months start with the letter S? Let's find out. Letter S. September. Month September starts with letter S. So, there is only 1 month September starting with the letter S. Which month name has the maximum number of characters? Let's find this out. January. Let's count. J A N U A R Y. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's count for November. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. September. Let's count for September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Let's count for one more month. December. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So tell me, students, which is that month? Correct. That is month September, having the maximum numbers of characters. Now tell me, students, how many months start with letter O? Look and tell me. O. Month October. So there is 1 month starting with letter O. There are how many months starting with letter A? Let's find out. A. April. August. So there are 1 and 2 months starting with letter A. How many months start with the letter N? Let's find this out. Letter N. November. So, there is 1 month starting with letter N, and that is November. How many months start with the letter D? Students, look here and tell me letter D. D. December. So, there is 1 month, December, starting with the letter D. Count and match. Take a look at the board. There are fruits on one side and numbers written on the other side. So students, now you help me to match them. So, let's start. First, let's count the number of grapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Let's find number 10. Number 10. Now let's match them. Now let's count oranges. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Students, now you tell me where is number 4? Number 4. Very good. Now let's count apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let's look for number 6. Number 6. Now let's match. Strawberries. Students, count and tell me there are how many strawberries? Let's count. 1, 2 and 3. Now let's find number 3. Number 3. One and 2. So there are 2 mangoes. And now let's find number 2. Number 2. Now let's match. Very good. Count and write. These are the students in my class. Some girls have 2 ponytails. Some boys have their hair up. Some girls have only 1 ponytail, whereas some boys have their hair down. So now students, based on this chart, answer my few questions. Tell me students, there are how many children with 1 ponytail? Let's count. 1 ponytail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, there are 8 children with 1 ponytail. There are how many children with their hair up? Students, look at this chart and tell me. Students with their hair up. Let's count. 1, 2. No, with their hair up. 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, there are 6 children with their hair up. There are how many children with their hair down? Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, there are 4 children with their hair down. There are how many children with 2 ponytails? Let's count this. 2 ponytails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So, there are 7 children with 2 ponytails. Now tell me students, there are how many children in the class? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So, there are total 25 students in the class. Now tell me students, there are how many girls in the class? Let's find the number of girls. Girls with ponytails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So, there are 15 girls in the class. Now, tell me, there are how many boys in the class? Students, you count and tell me. You need my help? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So, there are 10 boys in the class. Count and write. Names of students and their marks are written on the board. So based on this, answer my few questions. Tell me, students, who scored the highest marks? Let's find out. "47" are the highest mark. Anju scored 47 marks. So, Anju scored the highest marks. Which two students got same marks? Let's find this out. 47 only one time. 39 39. So, Yash scored 39 marks and Gauri also scored 39 marks. So, there are two students who scored same marks. Tell me, students, who scored the lowest marks? Let's find this out. 26 are the lowest marks. And Karan scored 26 marks. So, Karan scored the lowest marks. How many marks Arjun scored? Let's find this out. Arjun scored 40 marks. So, Arjun scored 40 marks. What is the difference between the highest and the lowest marks? Let's find this out. As we know, 47 are the highest marks. Now let's find the lowest marks. 26 are the lowest marks. Now let's find the difference. Let us subtract 26 from 47. So 47 minus 26. Students, now help me. 7 minus 6 is how much? Correct. That is 1. And 4 minus 2 is how much? Correct. 2. So, 47 minus 26 is equal to 21. So, the difference between the highest score and the lowest score is 21 marks.